Hey everybody, welcome to my latest video. Today I'm finally getting around to starting the Nebraska and Vanderbilt rebuilds. I decided to go ahead and do them on the same series, so I have taken over both teams. Nebraska, I'm the head coach, and Vanderbilt, I am the offensive coordinator. I went ahead and set up our custom schedules, the recruiting boards, and everything. I am using Seagator's sliders and a patch for that, which sets a bunch of stuff in the game to make it more realistic. I'm also using Fang's recruiting tool, so the recruiters are the recruits are much better and much more realistic. I've decided the first 3 seasons we're going to sim the games out. I may play them out, but I'm not going to show a lot of gameplay as we build out the roster to our players. Vanderbilt, we want to win the SEC and get to the playoffs and potentially win a national championship. We'll probably run a 10-year rebuild. If we win the national championship before that, we'll decide to maybe do a rebuild on a different team or whatever. Go ahead and get into Vanderbilt. We got them all set up recruiting. We hit some good players here too. And we did pretty much the same thing we did with Nebraska. We went and saw who wanted to come here. And then we went down the list and started pulling people out. We got a lot of high percentage locks already, so we should be able to get some good players for the future. We found an 84 overall outside linebacker who's went up 13 points. He's a gem, and he wants to come play for us. We got to fight off Northwestern, but I think we can get him. That'll be huge in the SEC. And then we found this corner. I thought I scouted him. I guess not. I think we're in third place for him, if I remember right. Or no, we're down a little lower on him. We're going to try to get him, though. Nice guard. He wants to play for us, so found a really good fullback, went up 12 points. We found some gems in this class. What's that, 4 gems so far? I mean, we could be having a pretty fast rebuild for Vanderbilt. They must have high scouting because I'm getting 100% scouting every time I scout a player, so that really helps with this team. This is what we're looking at for so far. What we did is we scouted everybody we could, and then we eliminated people off. So we'll finish the scouting on the other side of this. With redshirt, we redshirted quite a few more players over here. I think our redshirt is center that I think is going to be pretty good. Wide receivers got decent size, decent speed. Halfback, he's pretty slow. I don't know whether he'll amount to much or not. We did redshirt a senior. I don't remember doing that one, but I must have. Got a freshman halfback and a freshman wide receiver. We'll see if we can develop them. So that's who we redshirted here. Our depth chart quickly. Wright will be our quarterback. Ziegler, our starting halfback. Tight end. We got a tight end with 75 speed. I mean, acceleration on the second guy. So we got a couple guys we can work with. Wide receiver, we're terrible speed. So we're going to rebuild wide receiver. I guess that was fullback I was talking about, not tight end. So we're pretty slow at tight end. We got a really nice left tackle. Could be better, but we'll take it. Left guard, 80 overall. Center, pretty aged group here. Then we got a sophomore red shirt at right guard. Right tackle, sophomore 6'6", 290. 84 overall, left in, it's kind of slow. We got 2 seniors there. Right in, we got an 80 overall. So this isn't a terrible defense. Not great, but not terrible. Defensive tackles, stout. Left outside linebacker, 82 speed. I don't know if that's enough in the SEC. Good agility, good acceleration. His awareness is good. Middle linebacker, 80 overall, 93 agility, 80 awareness. So we have a smarter defense. 84 awareness, right outside linebacker. So we got pretty smart linebacking crew. Real slow at corner here. We really want to be in the mid 90s for speed at a minimum if possible, but junior, senior, junior, freshman. We got 1 freshman. These guys aren't going to do much for us. Impact player, 82 overall, free safety. There's a sophomore. Probably should have redshirted him, but we'll go ahead and play him out. Safeties are usually pretty easy to get. So, I don't know. Interesting, man. Now we'll look at Vanderbilt's schedule. We got Ole Miss. We added James Madison just for the fun of it. Of course, Nebraska and UAB. And we have drawn Ole Miss, South Carolina, Missouri, Georgia, Texas A&M, Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, and then we got Wake Forest, I guess, is another non-conference. So, real tough schedule. It'll be interesting to see where Vanderbilt ends up. So that's a beginning report. We're going to go ahead and start the season. I'll get into some of the simulations and how our players are going. Probably, I'm not quite sure how we'll report everything yet, but we'll get everything out. Get the sim years over so we can get playing some games. I'll catch you guys in a little while. We'll be back as we get along here.